Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Pinkaboo, and today I'm going to show you guys how to crochet this grape coaster. But before we get into it, I do want to make a disclaimer that this is not for beginners, and you should know how to do a simple chain stitch and a magic circle. So starting off, just get your crocheting needle and then make a basic knot around it. And then you are just going to put your needle through the knot and then start a basic chain stitch just like this, and you're going to make about 4 stitches. Once you have finished off those stitches, you're then going to insert the needle into the very first stitch you made, wrap some of the thread around it or the yarn around it, and then pull it through. Then wrap it around once again, pull it through one more time, and you're going to do about 2 more chain stitches. Once you have done that, you should have a little circle, and this is going to be the center of the flower/magic circle. Stick the needle through, pull through a piece of yarn. You should have 3 loops, then wrap around 1 piece of yarn and pull it through 2 of the loops. Then you should have 2 loops, and then take one more time and go through both of the loops, and then you'll have 1 loop left. Then wrap some yarn around the needle, go through the center of the magic circle one more time, wrap some yarn around, pull it through. You have 2 loops, wrap it around the 2 loops, pull it through, and then wrap it around one more time and pull it all the way through. So that is how you're going to make the outside of the magic circle. You're just going to continue doing this stitch about 10 times all the way around. So stick it through, pull the yarn through, pull it through 2 loops, then pull one more time through the last 2 loops. Once you have completed 10 stitches, then you should have become all the way back around and had a full circle then. And then you're just going to stick your needle through the very first stitch you made, then wrap some yarn through, pull it all the way through. You should have 2 loops. Then take it one more time and then loop it through the last 2 loops. And then you're going to take that and pull that all the way as long as you'd like. And you're just going to take a pair of scissors, cut that loop. And then you're going to take a needle with a blunt edge, which you can find in most craft stores, and then you're just going to slip the thread through and pull this through, and this will just help it to stay secured. And then after I've pulled it through, I do like to just fix the outside stitches just to make sure they don't get pulled down too much, and then I just tie a small little knot just to make sure that the circle is not going anywhere. So that is your first circle, and that is going to be 1 grape, and you're going to make a total of 10 of these. So just go ahead and repeat this process 9 more times, and same idea, make 3 chain stitches, loop it through the first one, then you'll have the circle, then you loop it through, pull the thread through until you have all of the outer stitches. And then once more, slide the crocheting needle through, pull the thread through, and tie a little knot to finish it off. So So once you've completed all 10 of those, it is time to move on to making the stem. So take some green yarn and start off by making a basic chain stitch as long as you want your to be, and I found out that this is about 10 stitches. So once you have made all 10 stitches, then you're basically just going to take the needle and you're going to pop it through the 9th stitch that you made, or the second to last stitch, wrap a piece of yarn around it, pull it through. You will have 2 loops, wrap one piece of yarn through, and then pull it through one of the loops, then wrap it around one more time and pull it through all of the loops. Then you're going to just take the needle one more time and you're going to insert it into the next stitch, and then you're going to take some yarn, pull it through, take some yarn, wrap it around, pull it through one loop, take some yarn, wrap it around, pull it through both loops, and then you have moved up one time. So then you're going to go on to the next stitch, push it through, wrap the yarn around, pull it through, and then you'll have 2 loops. So this time what you're going to do to make the leaf go up slightly higher is you're going to wrap the yarn around the needle, and then you're going to pull it through both of the loops. Then you're going to take the needle, push it through the next stitch, wrap some yarn around, pull it through one loop, wrap it around, pull it through one loop again, and then you are going to wrap some yarn around, and you are going to pull it through one of the loops, and this way, as you can see, you did it one more time, and then you're going to do it again, and this is making it go up slightly higher, then pull it up through 2 loops. So once again, this is just to make it a little bit wider at the back. Then you're just going to continue to repeat this process until you finish off the entire stem. So finishing it off is pretty basic. You're just going to enter it into the very last knot and then wrap some yarn around and then pull it through, and you'll have a very long loop, just like when we make the magic circle. And then you're basically just going to cut that using a pair of scissors and then tie it in a knot. So then you're simply going to lay out all the pieces however you want them, and then you're just going to then take a piece of yarn. It doesn't have to be too long, and then you're just going to loop it through 2 of the circles, and you can absolutely use a needle for this. I ended up using it later. So you're going to loop it through both of them, make a tiny knot, and then loop it through them again, and this is just to make them as secure as possible. So after you fill it to just 2, then you can do it to an entire row. So I work row by row, so there's 4 on the top, 3 in the second one, on the third one there are 2, and then 1 on the very last one. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Be sure to click the bell to get notified as soon as I post a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!